to RCW Winter Games. This is the Olympics of professional wrestling. A one-night tournament where only one person can walk out with the Continental Championship and the honor of saying they won Winter Games. Coming out first, representing Scotland, Angus McFife, the 5-star Playboy.
From the highlands he does come, all his enemies he'll overcome. The McFife Empire will reign, and you know we'll go insane. Hardest man alive, the Playboy King named McFife.
Coming out next, representing Greece, the Greek goddess of strength, Helen Hercules. We've seen this matchup before, but tonight, only one of these giants can move on. In this Falls Count Anywhere matchup, a pin or submission counts anywhere in the arena, whether it be in the crowd, in the ring, ringside, or even backstage. It doesn't matter. This fight could go all over Saudi Arabia. Helen Hercules fighting back with an elbow. Pushing Angus back. Runs at her and knocks her down. Angus gets met with a kick to the face, followed by an elbow drop from Helen Hercules. Max Furious front row tonight here in Saudi Arabia. Angus dropping Helen, now stomping her. Stomping the arm. Got the head and just tossing her. Now she's fighting back with a double kick and a stomp to Angus. Angus gets up, but gets pushed back again. Helen Hercules drops him with a clothesline. The goddess of strength shrugging off the 5-star Playboy. Now looking under the ring for a kendo stick. Angus will take her out. Not having any of that. Now, just squeezing the shoulders. Slamming her head down on that kendo stick. Stepping on her, walking over. Going for this kick, but misses. Helen Hercules moving out of the way of all those stomps. It gets met with a right hand from Angus McFife. And an arm drag against the ground. Down to the other side. Hercules gets a double leg. Now tying up the arms, swinging them around. This is impressive. Angus McFife, nearly 350 pounds of pure muscle, 7 feet tall. And Helen Hercules, the goddess of strength, just swung him around like she was nothing. Choke slam delivered to Angus. Now she'll pick up that kendo stick and crack him and throw it. Looking at the crowd. Now tying up the head. Lifting Angus and dropping him down. Angus rolls out of the way. Lifts Helen Hercules overhead. 5-star Playboy chasing her out. Now looking under that ring. We'll find a steel chair. Simple but effective. Helen Hercules gets it out of his hand. Throws Angus. Going for the cover. 1, 2. And the 5-star Playboy kicks out. Helen Hercules now thrown across the ringside area. In this match, they don't have to worry about countouts. Angus lifting her. And a power bomb on the barricade. Going for the cover. 1, 2. And the goddess of strength somehow kicks out. She used all that Olympic power to do that. But Angus drops her with a big boot. 2. And the Olympian tonight in the Olympics of Wrestling goes back into the ring. She doesn't want to be put out of it. She wants glory to come to Greece. Chasing Angus down with that kendo stick. Oh, chopper. Now dragging her and throwing her back across the ringside area. Very close matchup so far. It's anyone's game. Just one big move could end it. And that reverse choke slam could do it. Helen Hercules fights up though. Taking it in from the crowd. Taking it in this crowd's energy from Saudi Arabia. Waiting for Angus McFife to get up. Got the whole crowd's power in that one fist. And drops Angus McFife. Going for the cover. 1, 2. And Angus kicks out at 2.9999. Saudi Arabia is on their feet. Helen Hercules dropping Angus down. With that 0.1 extra second she needs. Now in the ring. Slides out. Angus grabs her. And throws her. Now wailing on her. Kick to the gut from Helen Hercules. Now punch in the face. Trading blows. Angus misses. Helen Hercules takes advantage. Lifting him. Dropping him face first onto that barricade and going for the cover. 1, 2. And Angus kicks out at 2. This match could go on forever. Both giants, both behemoths. Tying up the arms. And a face buster. Waiting for Angus to get up. She's got something in store for him. Lifting him. With a tombstone pile driver. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Rest in peace. Helen Hercules is moving on in this tournament. Well, Hercules moves on to round 2 in Winter Games, looking to bring glory to Greece, the only Olympian here tonight, and she's trying to prove it. Next up, we've got an Iron Man match between Bagno Italiano, representing Italy, and Alex Storm, representing Malta. Coming out first, Bagno Italiano.
Bars go off, Molotov. Tactic mine, Kasparov. Ragu, call me Banyotov. Every rival's just another piece I ain't done with yet. He shake the clay, Michelangelo man said. The fight's an art, I stitched the parts, unite was divided. Garibaldi style, red scarf, brave heart we recited. No sidekick, only sidekicks, precise hits. My rhythm paints pain, brush strokes and vice grips. Nessuna paura, ovunque faccio puppet. Move like G, non sto stopping. Blocchi la mia strada, Samuel Jackson, che succede? Twist and turn, ragazzo.
Bagno, a crowd favorite, making his way to the ring for Winter Games. This man represents his country every day in the ring. This man is Italy, and tonight he wants to bring glory to the country he represents every night. This man's an Italian patriot. But coming out next, Alex Storm, representing Malta.
I'm the storm in the system, legends built never fade. Flexing on the mic, I don't care what you think. Confidence so loud, make the whole arena sink. I'm the king of the chaos, the god of the stage. Cocky by design, I was born to be raised. Storm season, bow down, recognize the crown. I'm the lightning in the sky, I'm the quick in the ground. Cocky, arrogant, yeah, I said what I said. Alex Storm runs the game, leave the rest for dead.
This crowd not a huge fan of Alex Storm. Maybe if we're in his home country of Malta, it'd be a different story. But this man, he's cocky, he's self-confident, he takes advantage of things of himself. And this crowd does not like people like that. They don't like people who know what they need to do to make it in life and this business.
Start screaming, drums pounding, Storm's voice, cocky resounding. No apologies, no disguise, I'm the arrogance.
Alex Storm was thrown out in 10 seconds in the 10-man Rumble on Overload. But tonight, he's got to go 15 minutes with an absolute veteran, Bagno Italiano. Now locking up, Bagno drives him against the ropes. You can see a clear size advantage for Alex Storm. Another lockup initiated. Alex Storm tying up the arm. Bagno desperately trying to fight out. Alex Storm cranking it. Possibly trying to break the arm of Bagno Italiano. Now with the headlock. Bagno fights out. And the drop toe hold. Goes for the Irish whip. The mitt gets fought out. And now another lockup. Both these men very technical wrestlers. And Alex Storm drives Bagno against the ropes. It takes the cheap shot. Bagno's down. Bagno's stunned. He doesn't believe it. And a knee to the face. Bagno thrown against the ropes. Hit with the arm drag. And a knee to the face. Alex Storm taking in every boo from this crowd. Going from the springboard backflip and an elbow drop. Now on the middle rope. Going for the cover. One. And that'll be it. Bagno Italiano kicks out at 1. And a power bomb from Alex Storm in that corner, waiting for Bagno to get up. Hits him with an elbow, followed by a kick. Trying to grab him, but Bagno's too low. Bagno tossed out of the ring, discarded. He gets up and hit with a drop kick. I'm not sure what happens in the result of a draw here. I guess we'll let the bracket decide. Alex Storm in the ring. Bagno. He's trying to get him counted out. Bagno gets up. Alex Storm slides under. Met with a combo by Bagno, which has ended with a suplex. Now he's got that head, cranking it. Bagno got him in the clutch. He'll fight out of it though. Bagno reversed, dropped by Alex Storm, now going for the cover. 1. And Bagno refuses to kick out at anything that doesn't rhyme with fun. Picking him up. Powerbomb position. And drops him with the powerbomb center of the ring on the TZI logo. Alex Storm backflip into the suplex. 1, 2. And Bagno Italiano kicks out at 2.5. Alex Storm looking to get the first fall in this match. Get an early lead. Bagno hits him. Going for the springboard. Crossbody. And he'll connect. Bagno being dropped. Alex Storm going top rope. And a springboard moonsault. 1, 2. And Bagno kicks out at 2.9999. Doesn't want to give Alex Storm any lead. Bagno refuses to put anyone over who doesn't deserve it. 1, 2, 3. And there it is, the first fall picked up by Alex Storm. Bagno still has 10 minutes to catch up. But not if Alex Storm keeps hitting him like this. Driving him in that corner. Going top rope. Lifting Bagno with him. And a top rope power bomb. Going for the cover once again. 1, 2. And Bagno kicks out at 2.5 once again. Not trying to give Alex Storm a bigger lead than he already has. Moves out of the way. A crucifix. Now stomping him. A leg drop. Bagno cranking the head. And slamming him back down on the mat. Cranking the arm now. Bagno lifts him up. Lifts him for the pile driver. And drops him straight on the top of his head. For Italia. 1, 2. And Alex Storm kicks out. And that's not quite enough for Bagno to put him down. So Bagno locks in the sharpshooter. Rolling through. Will Alex Storm tap out? No, Bagno will let him out. And stomp the arm. Stomping the leg. And a Another elbow to the leg, trying to weaken these legs, it appears. First with the sharpshooter, now with these repeated targeted attacks. Banyo going to the middle rope. And a double axe handle. Kick to the back. Lifting him up. Hits the ropes. And a drop kick to the back of Alex Storm. He rolls out of the ring, looking Banyo in his eyes before he gets hit with a suicide dive. Banyo going crazy tonight. Now these men talking to each other right in front of the announce table. Banyo telling him his life story. Alex Storm struggling to get up. Banyo hits him with a chop. Throws him. Puts him back in the ring. And he follows after him. Banyo now waiting for him to get up. Ties up the legs for another sharpshooter. And Alex Storm hits the rope. Lifted for a spinning pile driver. Banyo Italiano going for the cover. 1, 2. And he kicks out at 2.9999. Alex Storm. Mr. Malta being put in another sharpshooter. Will he tap? Banyo just lets him out. Now squats down to his level. We're throwing him against the ropes. Going for the kick. It gets reversed. Banyo throws him into the corner. He gets hit with an elbow, followed by a super kick to the knee. And that backflip suplex we've seen. 1, 2. And Banyo kicks out. Alex Storm still has that one lead. But Banyo still has 5.5 minutes. Alex Storm taking the turnbuckle off to distract the ref. Hits him with a code breaker. Now lifting him with a backbreaker. Going top rope. Looking to make his lead even more. The corkscrew moonsault. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Alex Storm picks up another fall, increasing his lead over Banyo. Banyo takes over though. Dragging Alex Storm, putting him against the ropes. Lifting him and dropping him back on the ropes. Getting down. Throws him into the corner. Middle rope. 1, 2, 3. No. Alex Storm fights out of it. Hits Banyo with the drop kick. Banyo gets up. These two men now trading blows. Alex Storm going for it dirty, taking out the leg. Now waiting for Banyo to get up. He's trying to three-peat. Go 3-0. And drops him with the arm prettier. 1, 2, 3. Alex Storm tonight has gone 3-0 against the Banyo Italiano, possibly making up for his piss poor performance in that 10-man rumble. Banyo's still got 3 minutes. That's more than enough time to tie it up or even beat him. Banyo stretching him out. They'll fight out with that elbow and the arm drag. And a knee to the face. Alex Storm. He doesn't need to do this. He's just trying to make sure Banyo can't get him down and tie up the score. Goes for the super kick to the leg. Banyo lifts him with a pile driver. Banyo could get his first fall of the night. 1, 2, 3. Banyo trying to come back. He's got 3 minutes. He's got to get 3 more falls if he wants to beat Alex Storm tonight. Lifting him. Alex Storm fights out with the arm drag. Banyo crawling to the corner. He's in desperation tonight. He wants to move on in this tournament, but so does Alex Storm. At this point, it's about who wants it more. Alex Storm going for the... out at 2.99 once again. Banyo thrown against the rope. Arm drag. And a knee to the face. Going for the cover once again. 1, 2. And Banyo kicks out. He's got 2 minutes. He could not to be a miracle. Alex Storm killing Alex Hope of Banyo. Alex Storm has refused to tap out through this entire match, but there we go. Another fall to Banyo. The score is now 2-3. Banyo has a minute and a half to tie it up, locking in another sharpshooter. You know, just let Alex Storm out of it. That could have been a mistake. That could have been what tied it up there, Banyo. And you just let him out of it. Banyo has something else in mind, though. Going top rope. Telling him to get up. And the crossbody. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. We officially have a tied game. Banyo hits him with the arm drag. Tells him to get up. I'm not sure what happens if these men tie tonight. Lifting Banyo. Powerbomb position. Drops him face first onto the ropes. Tied 3-3. There's 5 seconds left. And we officially have a tied game. Who moves on? Okay, we are not doing a whole nother 15 minutes. We're in sudden death. First person to get a fall wins. This is sudden death. High stakes. First person to get a pinfall or submission moves on in the tournament. Banyo looking to choke him out. Alex Storm's got that arm. Banyo now has the arm of Alex Storm. This is the first ever sudden death Iron Man moment here in RCW. This has never happened before. Every time we've tied, we just ended the match. But in a tournament, you can't do that. Only one can move on. Banya now cranking that arm. Alex Storm, fireman's carry. Now cranking the arm of Banyo. Just trying to snap that shoulder. Has him in some form of a reverse Kimura. Cranking that arm. That can't feel good. Now grabs the legs. Goes for the springboard. Misses. Banyo catches him. Throws him onto the apron. Hits him with the stunner. Squats down. Banyo, the springboard crossbody taking out Alex Storm. And a kick to the back. Banyo taken out with the clothesline. Elbows. Goes for the springboard but misses. Banyo capitalizes with the punch. Alex Storm now fighting out. Trading blows, center of the ring on the TZI logo. Alex Storm catches Banyo's slap. Brawl in the center of the ring. Both then come out stunned. Alex Storm capitalizes with the roll-up. 1. Banyo reverses. 1. Both men still at a 1 count. We are now well past the originally allotted 15 minutes, and neither of these men can get the other one down for the final pin. Banyo, pile driver, spins. This could do it. 1, 2, and he kicks out at 2.9999. Dragging him. Lifting him. Alex Storm with the super kick to the leg. Going for that backflip suplex. Now, going top rope. Looking to finish this off. And a corkscrew moonsault. Going for the cover. 1, 2. And Banyo kicks out at 2.99999. Both these men want to move on and represent their country. Alex Storm with the springboard. 1, 2. And another 2 count from Banyo. Refusing to put Alex Storm over tonight. Alex Storm just wailing on Banyo. Taking it in from the crowd, taking in each of these boos before he puts down their favorite. Banyo hits him with a knee. Ties up the sharpshooter. This could be it. He lets him out. Banyo taking off the turnbuckle. I've never seen Banyo do that before. Going to the middle rope. Going for the cover. But the ref is distracted with the turnbuckle he took off. That was it. That would have been a 3 count. But due to Banyo breaking the rules, he didn't get it. The springboard crossbody. Tying up the leg for another sharpshooter. Lets him out of it once again. Just to tie up a no. A stomp to the gut from Banyo. Throws him into the corner. Grabs his leg. Now cranking it. Going for yet another sharpshooter. Maybe if Banyo holds him in it this time, he'll tap. Banyo lets him out of it. Chop. Now tying the leg into that rope. These men really going to turn the 15-minute Iron Man match into a 30-minute. Alex Storm fighting. Super kick. Backflip. Suplex. 1, 2. Now stomping once again. This match will never end. This corkscrew moonsault. That has to be it. 1, 2, 3. Alex Storm is moving on. Another Iron Man match. Okay, next up, we've got another Iron Man match between Natalie Isabelli representing Brazil.
You want the spotlight?
If this one ties, I'm gonna crash out. Simple as that.
Let it go. My boots hit the ramp, your heartbeat skips. Black leather glows under floodlight hits. From Praia de Ipanema to the very end, the crowd already knows I'm the best. You try to climb, I pull the ropes. Your hope is gone, but you still choke. I'm the face of the main event, and I'll pin your dreams to the mat. Every chill, every scream, every light in the scene belongs to me, and I'm not giving it back. Your hands shake when the bell rings twice. I make the crowd roar, I don't play nice. Black Widow's kiss or a deal breaker spin. By the time you blink, I've already won again. You try to climb, I pull the ropes. Your hope is gone, but you still choke. I'm the face of the main event. Voulez-vous?
Next up, coming out, representing France, Blythe Ivory. She recently debuted in that 10-woman Rumble and had an Iron Woman performance on Overload.
Voulez-vous step inside my ring tonight?
Coming in at number 2 and lasting nearly till the end, being eliminated third to last, I believe.
Voulez-vous try to hold your frame? Feel that pressure, say my name. I pull you close, then turn you out. That is what this about. All my soul sisters at? Let me hear that flow. Red ropes, shimmer when I move slow. Smile sweet, but my grip stays tight.
Natalie, the one who eliminated her from that 10-woman Rumble. Blythe can get her revenge tonight in this Iron Woman match. Natalie Isabella, the Universal Champion, known for dominating in Iron Woman matches, though. Very strong in these type of matches. Blythe starting off with kicks. Taking her out with the clothesline. One. And that'll be it. Blythe Ivory, the #1 contender to the Revolutionary Championship held by Dimitri Darcel. And there's a super kick from Natalie Isabelli, the thing that eliminated her from that Rumble. And Natalie, the Universal Champion, just missed that springboard moonsault. Gets thrown against the rope. Drop under. Jump over. And a cutter from Blythe Ivory. It's the springboard. This is Blythe Ivory's one-on-one proper debut. Puts her against the ropes. A spike to the face. Going for the kick. Natalie rolls out of the way. Hits her with a spear. Now springboard crossbody. Blythe Ivory, very strongly booked since being debuted here in RCW. Her first match, 10-woman Rumble, which she dominated in until being eliminated by Natalie. Now, her second match against the Universal Champion. And if she loses this, her third match will be a Revolutionary Championship match. High stakes for Blythe Ivory everywhere she's been so far. 2. And Blythe Ivory kicks out. A roll up from Blythe. Natalie kicks out before the 1 count. And a soul snatcher from the French Madame. Now a trouble in paradise. I'm very familiar with that. That's one of my finishing moves. Now dragging her onto my logo. And stomping her. Tying up the face. Got her in a headlock. And Natalie Isabelli taps out. 1 fall on the Universal Champion in 4 minutes. Now kicking her in the face. Blythe not happy about Natalie eliminating her from that 10-woman Rumble. But I'm sure both these women will have strong performances in the upcoming 30-person Rumble, the real Revolution Rumble, at Love is a Battlefield this Saturday in Paris, France, her hometown. If she's runner-up in this, she can enter #1 in that Rumble. 2. And only a 2 count on Natalie Isabelli. That could be blamed on the ref being a little slow to get there, though. And it hits her with a kick to the face. Natalie kips up. Drops her. Drops her again. But Natalie going for the cover. Only a 1 count on Blythe Ivory, the Universal Champion, in shambles. Stomping the arm. Now, on the ropes, waiting for her to get up. And a DDT Goes for the super kick that eliminated her from the Rumble. Puts her up against the ropes. Rolls her. Just stomps on the head. Natalie now lifting her. Drop her. Now dragging her. Blythe up against the ropes. Natalie jumps over and hits her with the kick. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and 2.99 from Blythe Ivory. Looks like Natalie's bleeding. Goes for another Trouble in Paradise. She misses, and Natalie takes advantage. Throws her into the corner. Now wailing on her. Going top rope. For the moonsault. She misses first time. Hits it the second time. And Blythe Ivory kicks out at 2. What do you have to do to put this woman down? You know, eliminating someone from a Rumble after they've been in from number 2 seems far easier than going 15 minutes in an Iron Man match with them. Blythe Ivory lifts her with the suplex. And another one. Going for the trifecta. And a third. One, 2. And Natalie Isabelli kicks out. Bottom rope moonsault from Blythe Ivory. Now going to the middle rope. And a double knee drop. Dragging the Universal Champion around like a sack of potatoes. Now stomping on her. Natalie gets up. Is met with the head scissors followed by the ground and pound. Pointing the finger for the Arrivederci. Tying up the face. And Natalie taps once again. Blythe has made the Universal Championship tap twice in one match. Now hitting her with that clothesline. Natalie thrown against the ropes. Hit with a suplex. Blythe taking it in from the crowd. They're loving her. Natalie being dropped in that corner. Gets up quick. The backbreaker. Into the choke. Blythe Ivory fights out. First is into a pin. 1, 2, 3. And Blythe Ivory has got a third fall on Natalie Isabelli. This has reminded me of that Alex Storm and Bonio match. If this is another tie, I'm going to be pretty upset. Natalie, don't tie it up, please. If you're going to get some score, beat her at least. I'm not trying to get the whole tournament messed up again. Okay? A combo of kicks from Blythe Ivory, who now is going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Blythe Ivory dominating the Universal Champion. Natalie walking in the guillotine choke. Blythe fights out of it though. She's crawling to the corner. Natalie's stalking her prey. Natalie going across the ring and hits her with a front flip kick. Flipping her over. A crowning moment. 1, 2, 3. Natalie picks up her first fall of the night. The score is now 4-1. Blythe Ivory hits her with that suplex. She's going for the combo again. 2. And the third. Natalie now being dragged. Recover. 1, 2. And Natalie kicks out at 2.999. Natalie still has a chance to win 4 minutes, but I'm not too sure if she can. Blythe Ivory seems to have her number. Going for the cover once again. 1, 2. Natalie kicks out. This isn't about winning. This is about survival. This is about proving a point. Natalie now fighting back, reverses, and a kick to the face after she hits the ropes. Natalie taking in the adulations from the crowd. Trying to max up, nat up, whatever you want to call her. She's wearing green, trying to hulk up. And a springboard DDT. Now in the corner. He drops her, going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. The score is now 2-4. 3 minutes on the board. It's anyone's game. Hopefully we don't have another tie. A spine buster delivered to Blythe Ivory. Now fights back. Throwing Natalie against the ropes. Ducking under. Hitting her with the Pele kick. Going top rope. For a moonsault. Not much effort applied there, but it could do another one. 5-2. Blythe Ivory is dominating the Universal Champion. And a coffin drop. Waiting for her to get up. And another one of those kick combos. Spinning kick to the head. Blythe Ivory could be the next Universal Champion after this, and if she wins this tournament, she'll be the next Continental Champion. Natalie tapping out once again. And a suplex delivered by Natalie Isabelli. Running at her. Hits her with the lariat. And the knee to the face, going for the cover. 2. And she kicks out at 2.999. A code breaker. And the submission. Blythe Ivory gets her feet on the rope almost immediately. Look at the ring. This is an absolute bloody spectacle. 1, 2, 3. 4 is now 3-6. 40 seconds. Blythe Ivory gets the leg drag. Now on the apron, telling Natalie to get up. The Hits her with the springboard kick. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Blythe Ivory, 7-3 against the Universal Champion. This is almost unbelievable. Natalie has no hope of winning at this point. And she's still going after the bell rang.
You wanted my attention. Now you have it. Voulez-vous step inside my ring tonight? Take your stance under my light. No promises, no saving grace.
Blythe Ivory needs to go see a doctor before her next match, but she's moving on in this tournament with a dominant performance against the Universal Champion.
Sisters at, let me hear that flow. Red ropes, shimmer when I move slow. Smile sweet, but my grip stays tight. You talk big till I hold you right. You step proud through the crowd so loud. Say you're ready to take me down. I let you circle, let you breathe, let you think you're leading me. Then I hook that arm just right.
Next up, we've got the most classic matchup of them all. UK versus US. Coming out first, representing England, representing the UK, it's Jezebel. CFO making her way to the ring. Now the man everybody's waiting to see. Siege, coming out looking like Captain America, putting Saudi Arabia under siege. And tonight, representing America, America is under siege. There's a shield. That's Captain America right there, if you ask me.
On the stage, when I walk in the ring, hear any stage, and the chaos I bring, no retreat. Feel the crush of my feet, you're under
Jezebel lifting Siege, struggling, it appears. Pulls out. Jezebel gets the ladder. The Siege hits her with the crossbody. Siege being dragged. Jezebel now lifting him. Yeah, we saw this match happen last week, or no, earlier this week, Saturday, on the Overload. Jezebel won, earning #1 contendership to the Universal title. But Siege, he's a beast. Can never count him out. Siege trying to take her out. Jezebel moves out of the way. Siege picks up the ladder, sets it up. Jezebel punches him. An elbow to the back, followed by a drop kick. Jezebel now climbing the ladder. Siege pushes it over immediately. In the corner. Siege drops her with that elbow. Going for the stomp, but Jezebel moves. And a springboard drop kick delivered. Siege big bodies her. Goes for the leg drop. Jezebel moves. Siege thrown into the corner. Jezebel lifting up that ladder. Setting it in the corner. Dropping Siege. Now both rolling out of the ring. Siege trying to get his bearings. Looking under the ring, but Jezebel stops him. Siege not a big fan of that. Drags Jezebel, but she'll fight out with the elbows. And a suplex on that hard ice floor. Jezebel standing there waiting for Siege to get up. Siege takes her out though. Now an elbow drop. And another. Now lifting her up. Throws her. Catches her with the backbreaker. This one is a ladder match. Blythe Ivory moved on in the last match, 7-3. And it appears Jezebel and Siege are both stuck. Siege now fighting back. Trying to lift her. Jezebel fights out with the elbows. Siege thrown into the ring. Jezebel looking under the ring. Pulling a ladder out. But not to climb. She's pulling out the 20-foot ladder to make a bridge. Siege picks up the regular ladder. Sets it up. Going to climb it. Jezebel climbs the other side. These two fighting. Siege wailing on her. She slams his head against the top of that ladder. He does the same. Trading blows at the top of the ladder. Siege slams her face down and kicks her off. Looking to grab that briefcase. No, Siege doesn't care about winning. Goes top rope for a tsunami, top of the ladder. This crowd is on their feet. Saudi Arabia is under siege. It appears Jezebel is also under siege. Siege picking up that ladder. Goes for the springboard moonsault. Jezebel gets out of the way. Going for that devil's kiss. Siege looking out of it. Jezebel repeated calf kicks. Siege being discarded out of the ring. Jezebel climbing top of the ladder. Looking to get that briefcase. Siege getting up. Will he make it back in time? And he won't. Jezebel gets the briefcase. Siege was winning that match, but she's too sneaky. But the biggest upset we've seen tonight, Siege was eliminated in round 1 of the tournament. You know, I had my money on him going all the way, winning the Continental Championship. But sometimes your money's in the wrong place. Sometimes it goes wrong. And I'm sure we can expect some heated words from Siege going backstage. Nevertheless, we've got the next match in the tournament. We've got Helen Hercules going against Alex Storm. You saw them both earlier tonight with great performances in their match. And apparently tonight, this one is a regular one-on-one match. Disqualifications and countouts are both valid tonight. And the Goddess of Strength shrugging off Alex Storm. So he goes for that springboard backflip followed by the elbow drop, putting her down. Going for the kick. Helen Hercules fights back. The elbow to the back. Running in to Helen Hercules. Alex Storm now being thrown. Helen grabs him, lifts him, throws him across the ring. He drops him down, pointing into the sky, the heavens where she says she's from, and big body and Alex Storm. He rolls out of the ring. Helen follows. Drags Alex Storm, slams him face first against that apron. The ref had a 5 count. These two looking at each other. Alex Storm rolls in the ring, met by Helen Hercules with a punch. He's fighting back with his own. She shrugs it off. Alex Storm apologizing, dodging out of the way. But he gets caught with the Irish whip against the ropes. And to the choke slam. Going for the cover. 1. And Alex Storm kicks out at 1. Helen Hercules in disbelief. Her Hercules pillars didn't prepare for this. Alex Storm in the corner now. Taking back shots from Helen Hercules. It's thrown head first into that metal post. And Helen Hercules with a bonsai drop. Just tossing him. Lifting him. Got him crossbody for the slam. The world's strongest slam. 1, 2. And Alex Storm kicks out. Knocking him out with that punch. 2. And he wakes up at 2.999 for the kick out. A kick to the face. followed by the knee. Super kick to the leg. That backflip suplex you saw earlier against Bagno Italiano, the ref, a little slow to get there. 2. Alan Hercules kicks out at 2, courtesy of the ref being slow. Kick to the face. Now lifting the Goddess of Strength, pointing to the sky, making fun of her. Or dropping her for the backbreaker. Going for the springboard. Moonsault. No connect. Going for the cover. 1. Only a 1 count from the Goddess of Strength. Alex dropping her with the arm prettier. 1, 2, and 2. Holy slow count. This ref must be a big Helen Hercules fan. Alex Storm sliding out. Sliding back in. These two now trading blows. Taking a punch from the Goddess of Strength can't be easy. There's my point proven. Alex Storm knocked unconscious, dragged to the center of the ring. And tied up for the swing. Round and round he goes. Where will he go? No one knows. Right on the TZI logo. Helen Hercules going for the cover. 2. And that's it. Alex Storm being thrown against the ropes. Lifted for the tombstone. Dropped face first, though. Being dragged once again. Helen Hercules going for the cover. 1, 2, and 2.999 from Alex Storm. Slow to get up. Hercules helps him out. Puts him right back down. Alex Storm using the ropes to get up. Helen Hercules running full speed at him. Big body in him. Dropping him. Now throwing him against the ropes. He hits the ref. Now dragging Helen. Taking advantage of the situation. Goes for the front flip. That hits the back onto the turnbuckles. And is met with the big boot from Helen Hercules, who's now dragging him center of the ring, going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And the Goddess of Strength moves on in this Continental Championship tournament. Next up, we've got Jezebel versus Blythe Ivory, France versus the UK in an underground match. The only way to win is by knockout or submission. Blythe Ivory made the Universal Champion tap out multiple times in her Iron Woman match earlier tonight, but Jezebel is a prime example of defying the odds. Jezebel has defeated Natalie Isabelli more times than anybody else. Both women, strong contenders to move on to the finals against Helen Hercules. Jezebel being lifted with a suplex. Blythe Ivory now tying up the arm and stomping the hand. 2, 3 times. Jezebel tossed off the ring. Dropping her. Jezebel going for the splash. Blythe moves. Now dropping her with the lariat. The mounted punches. There's Ghosts ringside moonwalking. Blythe thrown back up onto the ring. Jezebel going for that drop again, but misses. Blythe dropping Jezebel. Taken out by the suicide dive. Blythe now waiting for her to get up. Jezebel rolls out of the way. Blythe now taking advantage of Jezebel's miss. Dragging her. Throws her back in that ring. Quickly follows behind her. Stomping the leg. A drop kick from Jezebel. Throws Blythe, dangling, hits her with the drop kick, knocks her off. Finally hits that drop she's been going for. Spinning neck breaker. Jezebel with a moonsault now. On Hercules, kips up. Jezebel goes for the arm drag. It gets knocked out. Blythe Ivory moves on in the tournament to the finals against Helen Hercules.
You wanted my attention. Now you have it. Voulez-vous step inside my ring tonight? Take your stance under my light. No promises, no saving grace. When that bell sings, we set the pace. Voulez-vous try to hold your frame? Feel that pressure, say my name. I pull you close, then turn you out. That is what this about's about. Where my soul sisters at? Let me hear that flow. Red ropes, shimmer when I move slow. Smile sweet, but my grip stays tight. You talk big till I hold you right. You step proud through the crowd so loud.
Moving on to our final, we have a match for the Continental Championship. Coming out first, representing France, it's Blythe Ivory.
Audience leaning when I snap. Champagne glow on satin skin. You walked in brave, I lock you in. Voulez-vous text my name? Feel that heat inside the frame. Take it now or take the fall. Only one queen in this hall. Voulez-vous play that role? Try to match my self-control. Turn you once, drop you twice. Call it pressure, call it nice. You said I slipped. That was cute. I adjusted, angles change your route. You call it love, call it mad. I let you walk into my trap. Paris makes me silk and nerve. I do not shake, I do not swerve.
Coming out next, representing Greece, it's Helen Hercules. both women made it to the finals in this tournament, defeating the likes of Natalie Isabelli, Jezebel, Siege, Alex Storm, Banyo. All of those men and women were in this tournament at the start, but now it comes down to these final two. Now they're dragging out that ambulance. Only way to win tonight is by throwing the other woman in the back. The other woman who's not in the back will leave with the Continental Championship, leaving their opponent in shambles in the back of that ambulance, being taken to Doc Flex. It's not going to be easy for either of these women to put the other one down tonight. But Helen, the goddess of strength, has been dominant tonight. So is Blythe Ivory, defeating Jezebel and Natalie Isabelli. But Helen Hercules defeated Angus McFife and others to move on here. The goddess of strength is a different animal. Not even a human, she claims, but an Olympian looking to win the Olympics of wrestling tonight. Blythe just getting wailed on, picked up and power bombed. Helen Hercules opening up the ambulance doors, lifting up Blythe, going for the Irish whip. It gets reversed and thrown ringside. Blythe Ivory going top rope, pointing to the crowd, going for the senton. It gets turned into a power bomb by the goddess of strength. And just attitude adjusting her into the back of that ambulance, trying to close the doors now. And Blythe immediately fights out. Helen Hercules shrugs off that punch from Blythe, picks her up, and slams her on the ground. Blythe Ivory kips up. Now Whalen kicks to the gut. It gets shoved back. Now being dragged. Her face slammed against that apron. Going for the clothesline. The goddess of strength shrugs it off. These two now trading blows. Blythe, not much she can do. Helen Hercules. Hercules finally fighting back. Drags her against that ambulance. Tosses her in the back of it. Now going to close that door. Blythe fights out. In an ambulance match, you're going to have to do a lot more to your opponent than that before they're ready to go out injured. Blythe rolls back in the ring and hits the suicide dive, taking out Helen Hercules. High stakes here, and Blythe Ivory drops her on her head with the pile driver. Going top rope once again. This time she'll connect with the senton. Stomp to the leg of Helen Hercules. Blythe lifting her up. Lifting her again. But Helen fights out. Lifts her powerbomb position. And she'll do exactly that. A powerbomb from the top of Mount Olympus. dragging her, slamming her in the back of that ambulance. Looking to throw her in there. Now going to close the door. Ellen, the goddess of strength, defeated the world's strongest woman, Ryan New York, trying to use that strength, but it's not quite there yet. Blythe Ivory going top rope on Hercules, taking it in from the crowd before being taken out with that senton, followed by a spine buster. Knee to the gut, followed by a punch. And Ellen starts taking over once again, slamming her face on the apron. Just stomping her out on this ice-cold floor. Got the chicken wing. And hits the face buster. Yelling in her face. Lifting her once again. And a power bomb into the back of the ambulance. That could do it right there. Ellen looking to close the door now. Gets the first one shut. Going for the second one now. And Blythe barely fights out. Kick. The knee to the gut. Lifting her. And slamming her back down on that mat. Blythe thinking about what she is going to do next. And a slam delivered to Alan Hercules. Now cranking that neck and spamming elbows. Goes for that punch. Gets caught by Alan Hercules, who lifts her up with a tombstone. Rest in peace. Rose Blythe onto the back of that ambulance. Now throwing her into the back of the ambulance. Looking to close the doors once again. Become your new Continental Championship. She's got the first one shut. Blythe Ivory fights out once again. Both of these women want to be the new Continental Champion. Going for the three amigos. And all three connect. Helen Hercules left laying on the floor. And she'll fight out of that drag position. And just knock Blythe Ivory unconscious. Or the double axe under the back, followed by the knee drop. Tossing her. Ellen now climbing to the top of the ambulance, looking to do some real damage. Goddess of Strength, thinking about her decisions. And from the heavens she comes. Blythe Ivory, she's out of it. Gets thrown onto the back of the ambulance once again before being tossed in. Now trying to close that door. Gets the first one shut, but it's the second one that she's been having troubles with. Could this be it? And it's not. Blythe Ivory somehow has the resiliency to fight out once again. But not for long, as she's dropped by Helen Hercules and lifted, thrown into the back of the ambulance. Gets that first door slammed in her face almost immediately. Ellen going for the second door. And Ellen gets pushed back once again. But she'll lift Blythe Ivory for the tombstone. Rest in peace. That's got to do it. Ellen throwing her back in there. Closing the doors. And she finally gets him shut. And you have your winner and new Continental Champion.
Her eyes spark like the edge of a blade. Feet firm on the storm she made. The clouds bow low to her command. A tempest rising where she stands. Thunder rolls and the ground shakes. Her voice around the sky breaks. She's the stone of fearless queen. Lightning strikes where she's been. Thunder rolls and the ground shakes. Her voice around the sky breaks. She's the stone of fearless queen. Lightning strikes where she's been. Her heart beats like a battle drum.
Here is your winner,
Each step says the fight's begun.
champion,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, oh. From stone and fire, she takes the floor. Every step writes legend, every breath is war. Mount Olympus in her stare. Gods grow silent when she's there. Fists like thunder, calm and sure. One strike breaks bone, one more ends thought. They talk about power, they dream about fame, but pressure like this rewires the brain. Stand too long, you start to fold. Even the strongest minds go cold. She is the goddess, born to endure. Titan in flesh, wrath made pure. Punches like lightning, steel goes numb when Helen strikes. Even heroes go down. a goddess carved in might, titan woman, endless fight. No one outlasts her, no one outruns Helen Hercules, unbeaten under. Unbeaten under. Mount Olympus stands, the ring obeys. Gods don't rush.